Hello there, Cancer. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath, and I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And this is your reading for October of 2016. And what I've done for you is I've laid 4 cards for the month, and we're going to use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully give us some clarifying advice. And I am not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for the month, and for this month of October, it's going to be the emphasis in your 4th house, and that's your home, your family, community, elders, parents, guardians, office, your work, base of operations, where you work from, and property, farming, gardening, stuff like that. It's basically your house. That's what it's saying. Anyhow, I don't believe these 4 cards are going to go week by week for us. I believe they'll blend in and out throughout the month, because that's the way it usually works for me. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern when I'm doing readings, so now I speak as if I'm you. So now all of us out there are cancers named Frankie, I'm supposing. And I got a couple words for us before the reading, and I got the word understanding. Like, we really need to have an understanding and an expectancy of things to come, and an inspiration, something to inspire us to move forward. And I don't do the number thing. I see a lot of readers that do, and really fascinates me. But for those of you that do, we have 3 sixes in this reading. Not quite sure what that means, but it must be something really important. The first 3 cards actually are all 6s. And our first card, this is on the bottom of the deck, and it's the 6 of Pentacles. And when we see the 6 of Pentacles, you can see he's giving money to these people that are down there below him. And if someone is giving away money, that means that they are perfectly capable of giving it away. I always call this the more than enough to spare and more than enough to share card. But in this case, it's in reverse. And it's showing me, because it's in reverse, that perhaps for this month there's something we want to do, or someone we want to help, and or it's something to do that has to do with that giving and receiving, and we're not quite feeling in that place where we can give. And as a Cancer, we really want to give. If someone needs something, we really want to help them to get it, and we don't like that kind of situation. But what this means is Spirit is calling on us to get into a state where we feel safe, where we feel secure, and to use that system to kind of like bring us into a alignment. So what they're asking us to do, I believe, through this is improve the conditions within our own personal environment. Because if these are 4th house issues, that would mean our home, our environment, our parents. It's like those 4th house issues, when I was looking it up, it was like your roots, your, your hereditary, the family that you came from, and your home, your environment. So in this case, they're asking us to be in that steady, stable thing for the month of October, where we feel secure, where we feel safe. So we're going to be kind of laying that kind of basis. And home can mean anything, because this is a general reading. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean our physical home. It can mean our home, as in ourselves. At least that's the way it's coming off to me. Because the next card that we have here, maybe we need to improve our internal environment just as much as we improve this room around us or our house. Maybe a new understanding, because that was one of the words that they gave us, was understanding. Understanding and inspiration, expectancy. And our next card is the Six of Cups. And this card, when you see it like this, is a card of the past. It's like we are looking back on our past with, like looking for the good things, like nostalgia, looking back on our past with nostalgic eyes is what I really want to say, or some kind of fondness for a better situation that was in our past. This card is in reverse, and it is, in this case, all 3 sixes are in reverse, but it doesn't make them bad cards for us, Cancer. It makes them a little bit more interesting. So what it's telling me kind of is I'm going backwards, right, in my past to look for the good things that are in my past, the good emotional situations that I was in previously, so that I can use these things for my future, is what it feels like. Really seriously, there we all have lessons or issues or things that we've went through in our past that make us the people that we are today, right? Some of them might have been bad, but those are the things and the issues that we decide to change or alter in our life. And a cup card is an emotional card. So when this one's in reverse, it's showing me, and we have 2 that are showing me something is a little delayed. But I do believe by the end of October, and that's what Spirit is saying to me, if I have the right understanding and the right expectancy, and I use these 6 cards, these number 6 cards, in an appropriate manner, I'm going to bring to me that knowledge and stability and that new home environment, whether it's internally or externally around me. I'm going to bring these situations into my understanding, right? To sow the seeds for my future benefit. Things that are going to benefit me in my future. Because our next card here is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is when that's another thing I wanted to say. When I see this Six of Cups here in reverse, it shows me that I'm coming out of something. These 2 cards are showing me I'm getting ready to move forward, and I'm coming out of something that was troubling in my past, or some issue that I'm experiencing. There's a delay, but I'm moving forward if I get the right understanding and the right perspective. Because sometimes with the Six of Cups in reverse, we are like accepting what is in our life right now as a necessity in order for us to move forward into a brighter future. That's basically what it means. And our next, or at least to me, the way Spirit's putting it, it may not be what that card means. Holy God, who knows? Because we're talking me here. So the next card that we have is the Six of Swords. And when you have the Six of Swords upright, it means you're moving from troubled water into a bright, exciting future. In this case, we got the card upside down. It means nothing different it's still a good, happy, excellent card. It's saying that there's some kind of situation in our lives, right, that feels stagnant. That's a good word for it. Feels stagnant right now. But this is still a good card. Just a little delay. So I feel like we're moving into this situation by the end of the month, right? If we keep everything in perspective, have the right understanding and expectancy of what we are moving towards, right? And the necessity of where we are right now, we are going to bring the things that we want, whether it's a new home environment inside of us, new home environment outside of us. There's an expectancy, and this just means a little delay. It doesn't mean my life is over, I'm never going to move forward. You know how we all get, even internally, inside of, my life's crap, or I'm upset about something right now and it's never going to change. Obviously, these cards with these 3 sixes are showing us it's going to change. So we might as well get prepared for it, get ready for it, and get excited about it. So let's clear up anything that's standing in our way, which is going to be this Wheel of Fortune. Can you believe that, Cancer? We are standing in our own way. The Wheel of Fortune is the Destiny card. It means that we have set something in motion and it can't be stopped. So we might as well just jump on the train and wait to see where it's going to end up. At least that's what it means to me. But in this case, it's in reverse. So when it's in reverse, I have to ask myself, really ask myself, how am I delaying this? Where is my stagnation coming from? Because when we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's something that can be changed. It's a destiny card, and we can change destiny anytime we want. All we gotta do is turn this up, right side up, and set the wheel in motion and get on and go for the ride around the wheel. Now, Cancer, I think this is pretty exciting because this allows us to clean up this inside home, to get our thought sequence moving forward in the right direction to bring forth what we want. Remember what they said, we're planting the seeds for a future benefit that is just a little delayed, which it's, I don't know how to explain this to you, but to me, this is right beside us. So it's right beside us, so it's this month, or this week, that things are going to change. So we need to keep that clear, very clear focus. Is there a thought pattern inside of us, right, that we need to alter and to bring all 3 of these 6s to the forefront, right? And this internal home is kind of like the same as the external home. If this is clean inside, then it's clean and bright and shiny and new outside also. Because when we have this 6 of Swords, we're moving forward out of troubled waters, or out of a battle, if there was a 5 of Swords here first, that we had won, and into these calmer waters of environment, because this actually is 4th house, and I'm not an astrologer, but that's what 4th house issues are, from the little bit that I understand. So, we want to improve our environment, home, and that's what we're moving forward to with expectancy. Is there something we want to change? Why are we stagnant? Why aren't we moving this Wheel of Fortune right side up. It's kind of like a card of getting in our own way. Sometimes there's external circumstances that are, delaying things, but that's always that blessing in disguise. Maybe the change that we were committing ourselves may not have been the right change that we needed. So they're saying this is about our future, improving our environment, getting an understanding this month. We're all individuals. So these can be any issues. Is it my home within here, how I feel about my love partner? Is it my home out here where I need to do some repairs, let's say? Do I not exactly know what to do, so I got to call somebody because there's somebody in here that's going to help us? And that's our last card. And it's the Queen of Wands. And if this is a person, it can be male or female, as these are general readings, obviously, but it's somebody who's smart, wise, good financial advisor, somebody who's loyal, honest, somebody I can trust to give me the right information. And if it's not like a person and it's a situation around me, it's a good situation. Or it can also mean that these are the qualities I possess in myself. I'm loyal, honest, trustworthy, a good money manager. Maybe there's, we had this, Six of Pentacles here for the overall one of the month that was in reverse. Maybe I really want to give something to someone else, but right now I've got to put myself in a situation where I'm stable, I'm secure, and I'm safe, right? So that's my top priority. So I must have maybe these qualities inside of me if I can sit with myself, clean up this home space inside. And when we have the Wheel for Fortune in reverse, it's asking us to sit with ourselves, right? To get the inspiration and the idea, like asking Spirit to show us the way, asking Spirit to open the door. So we're all individuals. What do I need this month? Is it internal? Is it external? Do I need to pay attention to someone that maybe knows more than me if I don't feel I have these qualities? I believe as Cancers, we all do. We're loyal people. Cancers are the homebody. So, when I think home and Cancer, I think home in here too. Because a Cancer always welcomes you to their home. So if it's not a quality and it's a person, who can I go to that's loyal, honest, trustworthy, true to help me with this understanding? If I have this quality inside of me, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, get inside of there and sort it out. Cancer. We have to get inside of there, sort it out. Ask Spirit to show us, give us understanding, show us how to set this destiny wheel spinning so that we can sit back, get on, and go for the ride. Because it feels like a good month for us. It really does. So don't make any changes that are going to screw us up, or because they're saying sometimes there's situations in our life that we just have to go with. This is what is for this short period of time. If we have to go with it for the short period of time, we're going to go with it. Because we're going to love the outcome once we set this Wheel of Fortune here, our destiny in motion. So if there's someone that can help us, we're going to move forward and ask the right questions. If it's a quality within ourselves with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we're going to go in and say, why am I stagnating? What is holding me back, and why am I doing this foot dragging? Because a lot of times things aren't external to us. We can say, oh, this is a situation that way it is. But then again, sometimes it's an internal thing happening inside of us because, we don't feel secure, like this kind of secure, and we want to help, or because we're all individuals, or we need to get ourselves in balance before we move forward. What is that fear or the thing that's making our feet get stuck in the mud? And then we'll just get rid of it, blend ourselves together, and get moving on. Because that's what we are. We're Cancers. We just do it. It's the way it is. So, let's not do anything to upset the apple cart. Find out how we're going to get moving forward, whatever our individual situation is. Get our feet out of the mud. Analyze, not rationalize. Those are two different words, Cancer. Analyze why our feet are in the mud. Okay? And let's get out of it and start moving forward. Hey, Cancer, you're never going to believe what the angel card is. Have confidence. Now that just cracks me up. What are they talking about? We have all these sixes here. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got like either good, loyal, honest, trustworthy friends or advisors, or these are qualities that we can trust in ourselves if we get our feet out of the mud and we get have confidence. Who better than a Cancer? We know ourselves, right? It says, moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. They told us to go in this house here and ask why our feet are in the mud. It says confidence in God's enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and your faith, and we will set destiny in motion. That's what we will do for you. You have the ability. You can blend these things together, and we can figure out how to get our feet out of the mud and move forward. Let's see what the alternative meanings are in here. It says, this card is the message from your angels saying, you can do it. They just told you could. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill this task, have faith that you'll be continually guided. Set the wheels in motion. The more you can depersonalize the mission, and I do believe that means we're really, really emotionally involved in each and every one of our own individual situations. It says, the more you can depersonalize this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who, me? You are utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. There were minor delays with these 3 6s, right? But it's only minor. The additional meaning for the cards: stay in the moment, focus on one step at a time, and give all your worries and concerns to God and the angels, and ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. So we'll trust, we'll have confidence in spirit, and especially in ourselves. Because if the home is here, time to clean it up. There's things, situations, either we have it inside of us or it's an outside circumstance, someone that can't help us. And Cancer, we are loyal to family, to us. Family can be anyone that is loyal to us. All right, Cancer, that's our reading for October. And I want to tell y'all thank you for all of your likes and your shares and subscribes and your comments. I read them all. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the time you come and spend with me every month. And if you want to know more about me, all the information's at the website, or if you'd like to schedule an appointment with me, all the information is there on the website to tell you how to do that. And for all of you I've met through doing this for the past, it's just been 8 months, I think, that I've been doing this. I want to tell you, it's really been a pleasure and a joy to work with you. Thank you all for trusting me. So hopefully, Cancer, will be back here next month. So until then, bye-bye.